Bum, 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 bum. Welcome to day 3 of the Spring Equinox Activation Online Summit. We are so happy to be of service to you, helping you step into your power, helping you own and claim your gifts, talents, and abilities as a healer, as a coach, as an empath, as a warrior of love. We're super happy to inspire you to take better care of your health so you have more energy, protection from dark entities, manifestation of more financial abundance, freedom, and empowerment, fearlessness to get yourself out there, to be seen, using social media as a tool to help reach more people, make a bigger difference. And those are some of the topics that we've discussed so far: self-care, celebrating the wins, nurturing your, how to nurture yourself. Um, Everything people have shared so far I've already integrated and implemented, and that's my invitation for you guys, because it's Aries season, and Aries are more about let's not just talk about it, let's do it. So we really want this to be an implementing experience for you guys, so you're actually implementing some of the wisdom. You're not just watching something like it's a TV show and not implementing. So the fact that you're writing it down will help you actually implement it, and just the intention of wanting to implement it will help. Am I sounding good, Nirjrini? Can you give me a thumbs up if I sound good? Can you give me a thumb? Yeah, thank you. Okay. So please let us know where you're tuning in from. The number of viewers always kind of goes down on the last day, but yeah, we'll give folks some time to join. Please let us know where you're tuning in from. Our team told us we had some people email us day one for the prize, the Infinite Abundance program. So we want to give one out today as well. Rochester, New York. Heather, thanks for being here. Ashley, Australia, good to have you with us. Good on ya. Beautiful. Nirjarini, where are you tuning in from? from the back end of my StreamYard. Okay. Beautiful. Guys, we're so excited. We've got a special day for you. We have a special guest, Nirjrini. If you can help make sure our guest is here. Felissa, fellow Aries, her birthday was yesterday. She was humble enough to say she'll do it on her birthday. And a part of me was like, but it's your birthday, celebrate your birthday. But she'll be joining us today. And she'll be sharing some amazing things. And her story, I can't wait for you guys to see her story, how she went from doing some face paintings to stepping into her healer and increasing her value and charging her worth. And then Nirjarini, who's our number one VIP client, has invested in every single offer we've put out there, almost everything. And she is on the team now. She does infinity healings. We just had a beautiful client who told us, Denise, thank you so much for sharing this. We have our monthly group. Nirjrini, maybe we can put in the link for the monthly group. So for $50 a month, we do this monthly group where every month me and Nirjrini get on the call. And it's a small group of folks who want to increase their abundance and their life purpose alignment. And she said she had I don't know, it's like a blob on her chest, on her breast. And the doctor said it was cancer. And then so me and Nirjrini take turns on the group calls. So when it was Denise's turn to get some one-on-one support, Nirjrini did an infinity healing. And then weeks later, she's listening to my I Am Beautiful program. And in that program, I talk about breast cancer and that it's a block in receptivity. And she goes to check on her. Is it called like a blob? Like just a swelling. And it was completely gone. So I've been telling folks for years now, infinity healing can clear anything. And, we've had someone tell us 2 days ago that the music that I've created has literally saved her from committing suicide several times. So the new song we put out, Me, Myself, and I, is dedicated to helping people with mental health. So we really want your help spreading that song. And it's on my YouTube channel and Spotify and all streaming platforms. And yeah, so Nirjini will be doing a talk today. I'm so excited for human design. Nirjini, is Felisa here? If here, maybe you can get on here and just discuss what you'll be doing today. And maybe if Felissa's not here, you want to start instead. Here you go.
Okay. Oh, here I am. Okay.
Maybe you could just let us know what you'll be doing today while I message Felissa.
Okay, so today I am going to speak about human design, and we're focusing on business, how it can help you with your business, as it's also a session in Tarek's program on it, and how you can use your own energy best to attract clients, how you can have most joy in your business, how your business can expand with ease, all these kind of things we will talk about, because we are all different. And as human design is really an amazing tool to really figure out what strategy works for you, how you can use your energy best, how you attract people the best, how you stay um, energized without burning out in your business, and how you give your message best to the people so it's attracting. All these kind of things you can actually see in your energetic blueprint in your human design chart. And by knowing that and diving into that, you can use that really to follow your energy in many ways, so that yeah, you have more ease, more joy, more happiness, more lightness in your business, and also attract the right people to your business, and the money flows, all that kind of stuff. So human design can really help with that. So, is Felissa coming or should I start?
I have no idea. I just messaged her. If you're ready to go, that would be great since she's not here. Are you ready to go?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready. She was
Okay.
just writing me. She's figuring out how to enter. She's like,
Okay, so let's give her a moment. And I want to share, yeah, if you can send her the link, that would be great,
I did,
Nirjini.
I did.
Okay, perfect. So I want to share working with Nirjarini with well, first of all, with the Infinity Healing. For years, I've been wanting to manifest a community, and I did an Infinity Healing with Nirjarini. And later, yeah, like months later, I actually had this great opportunity to buy land up in BC. And before that, years of trying to do that. So maybe near June, I need to redo another session because I feel like I'm ready to do it again. And then also with relationships, we worked on relationships right near Journey.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
then I manifested a beautiful 1 year, you know, divine partnership. And yeah, so she'll be doing. And then with the human design, when I started receiving her human design, I was like, yeah, I don't know what to trust. I don't know what to do in terms of intuition and decisions. And she was like, Tarek, look at your chart. The part that shows your intuition center is fully activated. There's nothing not activated in my intuition chart. So after that session with Nirjarini, I basically wrote down an affirmation to reclaim my intuition, because she was basically like, Tarek, you're like, doesn't get more intuitive than how you have your centers open. And then ever since then, I've been just trusting my intuition more and more instead of looking outside of myself or listening to the logic. I've gotten a lot better of trusting that subtle knowingness, that subtle energy. How do we get a session with Nirjarini? So we put in a link for you guys to join our monthly group. Um, and then Nirjarini, can you put in the link for them to fill out a form? I think it's tarekbb.com/healing. And if you guys fill out that form, we can send you guys information about the gold package that Nirjarini facilitates, which includes a 3-month container, 3 sessions, once a month. And yeah, Allison, if you want to just email us also at support at. So,
They can
Allison, hmm?
they can email me. I think she was asking about a human design session.
Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
okay, beautiful. So yeah, just abundance at targetbb.com. Nirjuni's putting the link below.
And we can also do packages which include infinity healing and human design. We have great offers,
Yeah,
right, Tarek?
100%.
Yeah. So I
Okay,
think,
so let's get started. Let's get grounded. Nirjini, if you can fully take care of getting Felissa here, I'll make sure we do some intention setting right now. So I
mhm,
invite
okay.
everyone to close their eyes, take a deep breath. Let's all take a deep belly breath. 11, 11. Hold it and release. Hold it. Take a deep breath. And release. Hold it. And breathe in. Hold it. And release. And hold it. And breathe in. So before we get started, I invite you guys to set an intention for today, right? Every time you set an intention, you're giving clear direction to the universe in terms of what you're desiring. And Nirjini, in case Felissa doesn't join in the next 3 minutes, if you want to be ready to do your workshop in a few minutes. If she doesn't join in 3 minutes, I'd love it if you can start. Yeah, please feel free to, if you could manifest anything, what is it that you're desiring to manifest? And you can be general and you can be clear, but please write it down in the comments. What is the end result that you desire to manifest? Okay, so Munira just being general with financials. Okay. And health. Okay. So better health, more financial abundance. Wow, Aussie in the USA. You're now okay. Healing business in Hawaii. Beautiful. So now, when it comes to a healing business, if you had billions of dollars, what would you choose to do with your time in order to experience fulfillment? If you could write that down. I want to manifest some financial stability and enough to buy a car. Beautiful, Heather. Star Traveler, transforming blocks and an energy flow. Beautiful. The reason I like specific results is because if you were to do a healing today, or if we were to work together and do a healing, how will we know that the session worked? Is by knowing if that result happened or not. So if you say health and I check in with you a month later, it might be trickier to decide, to realize if it worked or not. But if you say specifics in terms of like more energy, feeling more vibrant, feeling more youthful, exercising more every week, eating healthier, then that's something we can check in and go, has that happened, right? Aussie in the USA, healing business, right? Any kind of business, or is it utilizing your greatest gifts and abilities? and having a business. Is it a certain amount of money you want to have also on top of helping people? So just those specifics also help. And I'll share with you guys later today my number one hacks for manifestation of clients, of financial abundance, of getting yourself out there. And same thing, Star Traveler. How will we know that these blocks have shifted? What is the result that will happen? Is it it's a feeling of a quality of. So Heather, I would choose to do energetic healing for both humans. So this is about you, right? So this is if you were to receive a healing, what would the end result be? And usually can't be other. I mean, what is the end result for you? Yeah, good. Ozzy in the USA, that's what we're here for. We're here to think about these things. Otherwise, we don't think about them and we don't get the results. Live a life that's joyful and happy. Beautiful. Hire someone to help me with the techie stuff. We'll reach out to our team. They're amazing. You can email tech@tarkbb.com, and they're amazing. If you guys need any tech support, it's right there. Find the right place to be. So exactly. So sometimes we want to do all these things, but really it starts with us. Maybe we need to anchor in somewhere first, All right. So our guest Nirjarini has been an amazing human being. She's been with us on the journey. She's taken a lot of almost all our programs, and it's beautiful to see her evolution and she does infinity healings for our clients, for me. She does for her own clients. And then she also does human design sessions. I've learned so much from her. She's helped me and supported me in so many ways. And I've shared with you guys some of that. And she'll be doing a human design workshop for us to help us figure out our strengths, our weaknesses, and how we can use this chart in order to better thrive from our gifts and abilities. So give it up for Nirjarini, who'll be facilitating the human design workshop.
Hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you loud and clear.
There.
Welcome,
Perfect.
welcome.
All right. So it's all about energy today, how we can use our own energy best, and then we'll do some healing around our energy as well. I don't know how many of you know human design. Are you completely new to that? Or you can maybe write in the comment if you have already seen your own human design chart, if you've never heard of it. So, just that I have an idea, but we will start from scratch. Human design is a big, 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 big subject, and you can really dive very, very deep. And so today, I just want to give you a little insight uh, how you can use it, what's possible. But yeah, it would take hours to go really deep and to look at everything because it's a huge system. Um, it's a combination from the chakras, Indian chakras. It's combining the I Ching, it's combining the Kabbalah, and then it's biochemistry, it's quantum physics, it's astrology, it's astronomy. It's like really a combination of so many different science, and it was channeled in 1987. And it's so you see your chart, it's made by your time of birth and where you were born and your date of birth. And then you get that chart, and it shows your energetic blueprint, so to say. So let's say we have a specific physical body. We are tall, we are slim, we are bigger, whatever. And also we have an energetic body, which we receive when we were born. And that energetic body has a certain way to communicate with the universe, to navigate through the universe. And if we know our energetic body, then it's much easier to really manifest, to enjoy life, to go with ease through life. And we can also clearly see where we have conditionings, how to release those conditionings, and to get to our higher self, or however you want to call that. So that's basically what it is about. And you can use it in many ways for your health, for your relationships, for your business, in any kind of field. So, what I want to show you now, I need to see if I can share this screen here also. How do I share screen here, Tarek?
I'm not sure. There should be present at the bottom, and then I can help you once you click present at the bottom of your screen.
Okay, let me see.
Otherwise, you can send it to me, and I'll share it.
Mhm. So
And do
here,
you want people to have their charts open, or it's fine if they don't right now?
then would need to create their charts with which
Yeah,
they
maybe we'll do a
can.
workshop another time for that.
Yeah, I think also we can. I can offer little mini readings later. People can sign up for that if they want to have a little reading. But for now, maybe I just do a general thing. And so present. And then share screen. Allow.
Yeah, where would you get a chart?
StreamYard. Okay, allow.
You want
Can
to
you
just
see
send
my
it to
screen?
me? No. You want to
Okay.
just send it to me?
Yes.
Okay, can you send it to me on Facebook?
I can try if I can do that. Otherwise, I have to do it, just explain it without the pictures, which would be such a shame. Sorry about this. My technical abilities are not so great.
Your journey, is it a link?
No, it's not a link. It's
What is
a
it? A file?
StreamYard entire screen. Allow. Okay, can you see my screen now?
No.
But it's okay. Anyways, I will do it without.
Okay.
We will do it another time. Maybe we will do a webinar. Okay, so it's about the different auras. So in human design, Ra Uruhu, who channeled this system, had discovered that we as human beings, our auras function not with every human being the same way. It depends how our energy centers inside of us are connected. And he also discovered that we have evolved to 9 energy centers. So there are 4 energy types and 1 hybrid type. There are generators, manifesting generators, which are very similar. And then there are projectors, there are manifestors, and then there are reflectors. So all of these 5 energy types have a different aura and are interacting differently with the universe. And by getting your human design chart, you can see which aura type you personally are. So if you are a generator or a manifesting generator, then your sacral center, which is your second energy center, is defined. This is a little tricky without showing you, but just take it as it is. It means you, as a generating person, have constant pranic life force energy available. And if you are that kind of type, your aura is enveloping and is bringing towards you many opportunities, people, and so forth. And you navigate best through life by responding to life. So when you are this kind of type, you're not meant to just take off and do whatever comes to your brain, as you're here really to relax, to let the universe come towards you with all the different options. And then when your sacral center responds with a wow, like this is really yum, then you go for it. Otherwise, if you are not waiting for this response, if you're not waiting for the universe to bring you these offers, usually it's not working. I can give an example. For instance, a friend of mine, she just felt like offering a workshop and hardly anybody came. And then it was a few weeks later, it was a friend of hers who said, "Oh, I really would love you to give you a workshop." And she felt, yes, I really want to do that. And she didn't do more advertising, nothing differently, but she had that invitation from the universe and she responded to that. And it was crowds of people. So if you're a generating type of person, then very important in your business, but also with people or whatever in life it is that you allow the universe to make you offers and then feel where your sacral is responding with a yes, that's for me. And then if you go, your energy will be more magnetic, and your aura will become even more big, and you attract even more things into your life. So really to stay relaxed, to lean back, to see what life is offering you, and then respond to what lights you up. Your job as a generator is really lighting up the planet. So the more you do what you love, the more you raise the vibration around you and of the whole world, so to say. So it's really important to go for those things you really love. If generators say yes to things they don't like doing, or if they just take off without having this response, then they can get very frustrated. They can, like, they need to push, it's not flowing, and they can get very drained, even though they have this sacral life force energy going all the time. But if they're not in that right energy, then burnout, drain, and especially frustration becomes big, and the energy becomes heavy, and it's not a nice good energy. So the next type is the projectors. And the projectors, out of their 9 energy centers, their sacral is undefined. I know it's a little tricky now because I cannot show you on a chart what that means, but it means that their sacral center is not constantly going. It's like undefined, and the energy is not always there. And so they need more breaks. They cannot go. And also, they do not have a motor center. Some of our energy centers, our motor centers, is not connected to their throat center.
Would it help if I share a screen?
Yes.
Okay. So I just pulled up mine on the link that I put. Can you see this?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is Tarek's chart. Here you can see not the auras. I had a picture with different auras, but doesn't matter. But this is good. Yeah, this is perfect. Perfect. Very helpful. Super great. So this is the sacral center. Can you see my little arrow, Tarek? No,
I
probably not.
can't. So maybe can you see my arrow? You'd have to
Yes.
direct me to move the
Yes, go
arrow.
down to the second. Yes, this is the sacral center. So Tarek's sacral center is defined. So he's a generator, which means his life works best if he responds to offers from the universe, from people, whatever it is.
Mhm.
Now we are coming to the projectors. The projectors has this center where your little arrow is now white. You see
Mm.
some of your centers are also white, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it means they're undefined, and it means there is not a constant energy flow available. So
Mm.
projectors have the sacral open, which
Mm-hmm.
means they feel the energy of other people strongly, but they don't have from within that constant energy flow. And because they have that openness and can feel other people's energy, they can guide other people's energy. So projectors are really here to guide the energy of other people. And for their strategy, it's super important to wait for the invitation.
Mm.
Projectors like to improve things. They see better structures, better systems. They see what can be done from a different perspective, and they like to give their advice. And they have usually very good advice. But if they're not invited to give their advice, they're a pain in the neck. Who
Mm.
needs to hear what to do differently if you not, know you can't change right now?
Mm-hmm.
So a projector, very, very important. If you're a projector, meaning that is white, that sacral center, and you don't have any of your motors, the motors are your root, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your ego. If they're not connected to your throat. So if you are a projector, waiting for the invitation, waiting for people to really want your wisdom, your insight, what to change is super important. And how do you get that invitation? You don't want to sit there and just, do nothing. So it's important that you definitely show yourself, that you maybe tell what you've gone yourself through, that people can recognize you with your wisdom without you imposing it onto them. So that's what you would do in your business. You can tell about yourself, you can, show up on Instagram, but you don't impose your wisdom until you're asked for it.
Mm.
And then you become magnetic, more magnetic, more magnetic, more magnetic to the people. Then we have the manifestors. Manifestors also have their sacral, their second center from down, white, undefined. No constant energy in the sacral, but they have one of the other motors, which is the root, down, down, down. Then the solar plexus to the right, to your right, Tarek. That's another motor. And then you go a little up to that small triangle. That's the heart ego. That's also motor. So one of those motors has a connection to the throat center with the manifestors, which means they really express directly from a motor, except the sacral. The sacral is open. And manifestors are here to just do their thing. They are not here to respond. They are not here to be asked. They are not here to take anything into consideration. They are basically here to initiate, to just go with their inner urge forward. So they are here just to speak. I'm going to launch this program next Tuesday. You can be in, it costs that and that much, and I'm offering this and this and this. This is how their energy type works. They just go straight forward, and their aura is repelling to those who don't like it and attracting to those who like it. So they're very, and that works for their aura, how to get the people with them who love what they do, and to let the others go who don't like what they do. But they're here just to inform. I'm doing this and this many modules. I'm talking about this. I'm starting this, period. Nothing like, do you like it? What do you think about it? Nothing of that. They just inform their thing. And Rauhuru, who channeled this system, was a manifestor. He just brought it down. You're either loved, usually people love them, or don't like them so much because they're here to really bring new things into, to start new things. They have this strong initiation energy, and yeah, often bring really things that haven't been before on Earth into starting, like really amazing people. 8% of the population only. Then the last one of the energy types is our beautiful reflector. And the reflector has all the energy centers white, which means that all the white undefined centers are absorbing the energy from the people around them and mirroring back. So they are real mirrors to the world. And they're here to really tune into the energy um, of the collective. So, for instance, for their content, they could say, this is what's happening on a collective level right now. This is how humanity is impacted by what's happening. This is what we will be feeling now. This is what is missing now. So they are really here to feeling on a collective level what we are going through, unbiased, because they have this openness in their centers. They have access to all the information in the cosmos. And because they have these open centers, they can feel the transits. So you have your chart, but then also your chart is changing a little bit every day by the transits. It's affected by the transits. And since the reflector is so open, they will feel, all the transits because it may close their centers. Little bit. Yeah, I hope. Do people understand what I'm talking about? It's a bit tricky without all the pictures. But does it make sense? Sense
100%.
100% sense how your aura is going, that we have different ways to interact with the universe, and therefore also be able to attract different, in a different way, different people. Tara, can you show your chart again? Okay, you're a manifesting generator. Amazing,
There's a question
amazing.
from Munira if you want to answer it.
Okay, can you read it to me, please?
Can you see it on the screen?
Ah, is the chart changed from my 20 or 40 or 60 years? Okay, so basically we have a birth chart that stays the same, but then also our chart is influenced by our Saturn return, by our half Uranus return, by our Chiron return, by our second Saturn return. So when they come again into our chart, yes, there is an influence on our chart. That's a more deep dive, and yeah, that would need time to look at, but yes, there is an influence. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Tara, can you scroll it a little down so I can see up, other direction, please?
The other down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, first of all, Tarek's birthday is coming up. This is Tarek's church, 24th of
The
March.
most important thing to know is that Tarek's birthday is in 2 days.
So, we want to look at Tarek's conscious sun. In human design, we have a conscious side that's on the right side. That's the time and day of our birthday. And then on the left side, we have the design side. That is what's entering us 88 days before our birth. And it's influencing it's what's not conscious to us, but it's what other people can see in us.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and it has an influence on us. And the later in life, the more and more we become conscious about this also.
Mm-hmm.
So all the little numbers here, it's from the I Ching. It's the different gates. That's our different gifts, talents, I may say, that are activated, and they are activated in the in all these planets in the sun. And the first one is our conscious sun, and this is our conscious earth. This is our unconscious sun and our unconscious earth. And to show up to the world in business, what's super important is those four planets. So Tarek has 25 in line 6. I'm not going into that because that would be too much for today, but he has activated gate 25 in his conscious sun, and this gate is about innocence and unconditional love. And this is what your conscious sun is, really what you are emanating to the world. It's your life's work. It's the energy you give to the world. So Tarek is really healing the world with his unconditional love and, yeah, his innocence. This is the ideal. And what helps us to make this work is those four other planets. So that your conscious earth is really what's helping you to live that, to emanate that even more, to bring that to the fore. And for you, that is gate 46. Gate 46 is your unconscious earth, and gate 46 is love for the body, to see the body as your temple. It's also about sensuality. It's like really important. So what helps you in your life's work is also maybe going for a massage, to
Yeah.
really making sure your body feels good.
Okay.
That grounds you and that makes your life's work more shine. So that's super, super important. And in the gene keys, the key 46, the gate 46 is really bliss. So to
Mhm.
feel bliss in your body will help you to bring your life's work, your conscious sun.
Mm.
Mhm. Yes. Then here on the unconscious side, this is your unconscious sun. This is gate 58,
Mhm.
and that's really what keeps you healthy. This unconscious sun also can have in the shadow, all the gates also have a shadow side. You can find also triggers from your father's side. I'm not
Mhm.
into that today, but I'm just mentioning it. So the gate 58 is really about following your bliss
Mhm.
and also improving things. Serving by following your bliss, which is also
Mhm.
the strategy actually of the generator. So the more, can I see? Okay. So the more you really follow what gives you joy, the more you follow your bliss, the more you let yourself fall into that, guide yourself by that, the more you emanate your life's work, the easier you will navigate through the universe, the easier you will attract people, the more magnetic you will be, the more your sun side will shine.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm simplifying everything because we don't have so much time, but that's kind of, yeah, to the, to the point, the little things. And then your unconscious earth is in gate 52. And that again, that grounds you, that grounds your conscious sun. And gate 52 is stillness. It's the gate of stillness. So instead of hustling and bustling the whole time, trying to push and do and business and making and doing, really is leaning back and becoming still. And from that point of stillness, feeling. where to navigate next.
Mm-hmm.
So those four gates are important for you to show up to the world who you really are, what you have to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Magnetic and yeah, to emanate your sun out to the world.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Then we can also look at your north node, your conscious north node. That's basically also where you are meant to navigate to and to your higher self, which is in gate 53.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a starting energy. It's in your root center, and it's really here to break out of old cycles, to start up something new. So you are here also to help people to start new, to let old things behind.
Mm-hmm.
And then very, very important for business is also your Mercury, your conscious Mercury, because that's your message to the world. And I'm talking here about energetic levels. So it's maybe
Mm-hmm.
not what you've learned with your mind, but what your energy field is emanating to the world.
Mm-hmm.
So your message, yeah, your message is in gate 22. And your message to the world, to your message to the world. Yeah, your message to the world. It's in the emotional center,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a center that is can be moody. It's the center where you can show the people that it's good uh, to allow emotions to come up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically your message to the world, not to suppress your emotions.
Wow.
And to also energetically, you give the space to the people that they can allow their emotions to show up so that
Yeah.
they can be released.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Wow.
That is in your, yeah, this is your conscious Mercury, which is always, Mercury is always about communication.
Mm-hmm.
Our our on this side, Mercury is about how we communicate, and the
Mm-hmm.
conscious Mercury is our message to the world, and that's basically your message to the world. It's also a very charming energy. You can really attract people, but if you're in a bad mood, maybe not so much. So by
Mm-hmm.
a way that really allows emotions to be seen and felt authentically.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, what's happening now?
Wow. This really resonates.
Yeah. Okay. Super, super, super. So there is a lot more what we can see in a chart like that. We also have all these numbers behind the gates, which are the lines. There's 6 lines, and each gate can be in one
This
of
meeting is being recorded.
Oh, now? That was weird.
in one of these 6 lines.
Uh-huh.
And it also has always a different meaning. But I think for today, time wise, it's uh it's overwhelming maybe to
Mm-hmm.
speak about all this.
Yeah, we just want to
What
get a
I
little
can
intro.
say is your profile, because so you are a, can I see the whole thing chart?
Like higher up?
Yeah, yeah. So here your sun and your earth, there is a 6, and here's a 2, which means your profile 6-2. And and the 6 is always the visionary. It's the one who really sees things from a higher perspective. And then the 2 line is the hermit. So on
Mm,
your subconscious side, you really like to you need to withdraw. You need to really withdraw to be healthy, and then you can be the
100%.
role model. 6 is actually the role model. You've gone through so much, and you see things from a uh, how do you say, bird's perspective, and you can
Yeah.
help people and guide and see. Mhm.
Yeah.
So this is here. And maybe I just talk very, very briefly about these little arrows here, because I think they can be super, super, super helpful. So in these arrows, we can also go very deep. I just go to the surface. But here, so this is about um, eating, what's healthy, how it's healthy to eat. So in human design, you can see your energetics, how you digest food best. So
Mm.
yesterday we have learned so much about healthy foods and what foods are
Yeah.
good for us. But in human design, it's also about
Peace
how
and
your digestive system works the best. So for some people, for instance, me, I'm a daylight eater. Like my body can digest food best when I'm eating when it's light outside. And
mm-hmm.
since I've changed it and I'm not eating anymore after it's dark, all my gut issues have disappeared. Like I used to have quite a bit of gut issues. My
Mm-hmm.
system just couldn't handle eating when there was no light anymore. So
Mm.
I've changed that. And Tarek, for instance, is an eater who
Peace and
he needs
quiet. Low
silence.
sound.
He needs to eat in
Mm.
silence and in peace to be able to digest the food. He can eat,
Mm.
like, it doesn't matter so much what he eats, but for him it's super important that his system can um, absorb the food and digest the food, and not only food but also information, life, all these things best when he's in silence, when it's
Mm.
quiet, when it's peaceful.
Yes.
And there's many different types. For some people it's important like what kinds of food they eat, so it's a different variation. So for each person we have to look individually.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
And maybe then I'm just talking about this arrow still on the right downside as the last thing, because that's important for manifestation. So if the arrow goes to the left side, like in your case, right down arrow goes to the left, it means you are a specific manifester. So for Tarek, it's super important when we go into manifestation that he has a very clear vision. Like,
Mm.
I want a house and it should be exactly that color, that big, the windows should be there, like it should be as detailed as possible when he visualizes his manifestations. And then there are the unspecific ones, like I'm an unspecific one, my arrow shows to the right here. And for me it's not important, all I need to know is like I want a house by the sea and I want to have uh whatever, I want to be happy and have some clients. So it doesn't have to be specific, it's more like just the feeling needs to be there, and then kind of an idea what I want.
Mm-hmm.
So when the arrow goes to the right, you're an unspecific manifester. If your arrow goes to the left, you're a specific manifester.
Mm-hmm.
So that's maybe also important for business. And of course, there is a lot more, to speak about the defined and undefined centers, what it means when they're white, what it means when they're colored, all the channels which connect them, what it means. There's a lot of stuff that, today we just don't have time.
Mm-hmm.
But to wrap it up, so find out what is your energy type. Are you a generator, a manifesting generator, a reflector, projector, or a manifester? And
Mm-hmm.
really follow that strategy. So if you are a sacral being, allow the universe to offer you different things and respond. And your aura will become magnetizing. You'll attract more things. If
Mm-hmm.
you're a manifester, inform the people about what you want to do. Don't ask for permission, don't respond, just inform. Follow your inner urge, just
Mm-hmm.
go. If you are a projector, wait for the invitation for your wisdom, that you're recognized by other people, that they want to hear what you have to share. It will magnify you. Then and if you are a reflector and you are here as the mirror, You're here to really sample and wait a lunar cycle to make decisions.
Mm.
So we all have different strategies. And then decision making is also for each person different. I don't know if we still have time, but that's a very important thing too. What I want to say is nobody, no human being is meant to make decisions with their logical brain. It's always an intuitive feeling, and it's for each person a little bit different, depending if your authority is in your sacral, if it's in your emotions, and where your authority to take decisions is. We would have to look for each person also, but your decision you will feel energetically, and to trust that as a big game changer, not to think what you have to do or what because other people think or somebody else has done it. No, take your decisions from within and trust them.
Feel
Very,
into
very
it.
important.
Yeah.
Yes. And I really
Beautiful.
want to encourage you for that.
Beautiful. Yeah, we would love to have you do a full workshop with us in the future,
We can do
um,
something that will be great. And
so that
also,
everyone on the call will get their human design and we go through the basics and then we could do like 2 3 hours together.
yes, that would be super. And also, I wanted to offer. So if we do breakthrough calls, maybe also for Tarek's program, you can get a 15-minute free looking at your chart if you want to.
How
And
do they do that?
so I can put my Calendly link down there.
Awesome. So Nurjini is going to offer 15 minutes of like a sampler human design session, but 15 minutes. So you're going to get less is more. You're going to get like one or two nuggets.
Yeah.
And then if you guys have questions about working with me, you can also ask Nirjarini about her experience in the Infinitely Abundant Healer program. Thank you so much, Nirjarini. I appreciate your time and energy and sharing all of this with us. I mean, it gave us little insights and thank you. I'm glad that I got to have mine sampled because now I want to go through the whole thing with you. And what else? And what's the best way for folks to reach you? You're going to put the link in the comments.
Yes, I can put everything in the comments
Okay,
exactly, and then we can do little free mini readings, and also
beautiful.
it will be in Tarek's program. There will be also human
Everyone who
design.
signs up for my programs included with that, they get a human design. That's right. Speaking of the program, near Nirjarini, every one of our guests not only have amazing gifts and abilities and are just doing great work, but they also had gone through the Infinitely Abundant Healer program in its many different incarnations, and you were one of the early ones, maybe one of the first times we did it. I think, right? Maybe the
I
first time
think
we did it.
it was the second batch.
Second batch, got it. So I'm curious to know what was your biggest highlight, biggest testimonial in terms of when I first met you. You were running a cafe, a vegan cafe, and maybe not charging so much for your healings, and then you fast track became an infinity healer trainer, and you're doing human design now, and you started having one-on-one sessions and getting paid for it monthly. So I'm curious to know for those who are still where you might have been when you first started, maybe not charging for healing and things like that. What would you want to? What was your biggest highlight? And we're sharing this to inspire folks who have gifts who might have not gotten themselves out there in a bigger way to let them know that it is possible. What would you want to share?
Okay, so working with Tarek is first of all amazing, and yeah, Tarek really gave me confidence about using my healing abilities, because I was very, 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 very shy with it. I didn't want to. I was like really very withdrawn with it. And yeah, he gave me the confidence and he believed in me and got me out there. And now I'm on his team. And I had really amazing, amazing results and changes in people's life with the infinity healing. It's such a great modality, the infinity healing.
Yeah.
And also, what I appreciate about the infinity healing is that it works in a way that you support people in their healing journey without taking on other
Mm,
people's energies. I think
mhm,
that's something really special about that modality because I'm such a sponge for, or used to be such a sponge for other people's energies. I always
mhm.
felt full everywhere with them. And with the infinity healing, I've really learned. mm just source, guiding me, letting it flow through me, not taking it on. And yeah, if anybody wants a modality where you don't have to be concerned about taking on other people's energies, infinity healing is just absolutely a game changer. It was a game changer for me, really, in that respect, totally.
Thank you. And we'll be teaching it live April 1st and 2nd. So we teach it once a year. And so if anyone's interested, we'll just put a link here, targbeeb.com/healing. Just allows you to fill in a form and then we hop on a call and we can share it with you. Or you can go directly to targbeeb.com/infinity healing to learn about the healing course we'll be teaching April 1st and 2nd. It's coming soon. And Nirjini, in terms of getting paid for your healing, I remember one of the highlights was this client who either bought a package or just kept working with you every single month. Do you remember that client? Can you share a little bit about that?
Um, so right now I haven't been so much out because I'm taking care about my parents, but generally speaking, working with Tarek, yeah, I built my business. Before I didn't earn any money. I mean, I was employed, I wasn't self-employed. I went to work 9 to 5. How do you say? Yeah, I think so. How
Yeah,
you say?
9 to 5. And so when we first started working together, you were working at a cafe, and by the time we were done, you basically bought the cafe for like
Oh yeah,
super.
yes, I became a part owner of the cafe, and then I
How
started
much did
more.
you pay for that though?
Yeah, almost nothing. Yeah,
Almost nothing.
yeah.
Okay. So,
I got it gifted, and
yeah,
yeah, I started more and more into the yeah to work as a healer
yeah.
and to
And
work on
our
Tarek's
clients
team.
love you in your journey. They brag about you, and
And
they really love working with you. They get amazing results working with you, including myself. So
I love
thank you.
I love love the work. Yeah, and when it comes to my human design. One of my biggest strengths is really it's a transformation. So my aura is
Mm,
very transforming. It goes really deep to bring out
mhm.
and let go of the stuff.
So true. Yeah. Thank you so much. You've helped me in so many ways. You've helped all our clients so many ways, and you're continuing to bless all these folks. So, Nidrini, let us know when you would like to do the human design workshop, and we'll book out maybe 3 to 4 hours for it, and we'll charge, I don't know, less than 100 for it and make it affordable. And
Yeah,
would love
and we
to
can
have you there.
maybe yeah, we can do the human design with maybe some deconditioning of the yeah, that would be super amazing.
Perfect. Can we
Absolutely.
all send Nidrini blessings and gratitude and send her love and good
Bless
prayers? Thank you, thank you,
everybody.
thank you,
Thank you
Nidrini.
for joining.
Appreciate you so much. So as soon as she puts the link in the comment, I'll highlight it. Thank you, Nidrini.
All
Appreciate you.
right.
All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's take a minute just to take a few breaths before we welcome our next guest, Felissa. You're welcome to place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and let's take a deep belly breath. Hold and release. Hold. Take a deep breath. Hold and release. Hold. Deep breath. Hold and release. Beautiful. All right. Our next guest, I'm so excited to hear all the great things that she's going to be sharing with us. So feel free to make sure you got some notes with you. to take down some notes, or it might be more of an experiential thing. But her birthday was yesterday, so let's send her some birthday wishes. Fellow Aries, cusp Pisces as well. We're a few days apart. Felissa, welcome to the call. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you.
Hi. Thank you for having me. Nice to
My
see you
pleasure.
again.
Yeah, happy belated birthday. Did you take some
Thank
time to
you.
celebrate?
Yeah. It was
Good,
nice yesterday.
good.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to be sharing with us today? I'll be right here in the background if you need anything. And yeah, the floor is yours.
Okay. What I've been doing is I first started as a face painter and a body painter. Um, and then after I worked with Claire, um, I don't even know how many years ago it was, but it was a couple of years ago. He basically to I was doing while I was doing the face painting and the body painting. I was doing many healing on people because they were leaving my hair feeling better than when they first got in it. Um, so
Felissa, I'm having a hard time hearing. I just want to make sure that hopefully it's just me and everyone else can hear. Nirjini, can you give me a
okay,
thumbs up if you can hear okay? Oh, okay. So we're having a hard time hearing you, Felissa.
is that better?
Try again.
Is that better?
A little bit more, yeah.
Okay. I've been
We'll
having a
try it out.
little.
We'll try it out. We'll just
Okay.
try talking, and if it works, we'll continue. Sounds not clear. Yeah, let's just give it one more shot. Otherwise, we'll have to figure something out.
Okay. Yeah, I've been having a little bit of issues with my computer, so I hopefully it works. But I've been since then I've transitioned over from face painting and body painting and doing makeup over to healing, doing energy healing, and I'm adding sound healing into my practice. Um, and what I've finally come to merge is my art side with the healing side, and through working with a lot of different people, I've found out that doing color visualizations on different aspects of your blocks or what's blocking you helps for you to realize that you're doing a lot of work in a little bit of time, and that when you can see the the shifts almost, it makes you want to keep going. And so that's what I've been working with. Uh-oh. No, I can't hear you. Uh-oh. I can't hear you, Carrot.
Oh, forgive me, forgive me. I forgot to press on mute. I love that. So we were not. I don't think we'll be able to do the workshop just because it's so hard to hear. But I just love your
Okay.
story, how you started off doing face painting. Because painting for you, I love. I mean, I've seen them; they look amazing. And how you took that gift and you merged it with the healing world because it was a little separate. I mean, we're never not healing when we're doing our passion. So even though you're face painting, you're doing the healings. But to claim your healing is different. And I love how now you're claiming it where you still get to do the creative art and painting, but it's helping people realize where they may be blocked or things like that. That's really cool. I love
Yeah.
it.
Sorry about the volume.
All good, Felizzo. It's okay. We tried. We
Right.
tried.
Yeah.
We'll get you on another time where there's a better connection or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Felissa, yeah, thank you for taking the time to be with us. Maybe you can let folks know, is there a website or somewhere they can follow you to learn more about your healing and art where you've merged them together and what they can get out of something like that?
Yeah. You can go to my website. I have two, but one is down right now. I have to fix it. But the one that's working is www.felisa.com. EquinoxLM.com.
Are you
Listed in.
able to type on your end in the
Yeah.
chat at all?
Hmm.
Okay, if you can
Yeah.
put it for us in the chat, we'll highlight it in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, beautiful. And Felissa, can you share your biggest breakthrough that you've had when you were in the program with us, and in terms of like a client that you signed up or a package that you created or an amount of money that you generated when we were working together, just to inspire folks to believe that it's possible?
When I was working, doing the keep when I was listening to the audios every night, that's when um, that's when I manifested my new car. I don't know if you remember that,
I
but
do.
yeah. So that
Yeah,
was that.
you had a
Yeah,
car, and then the car company took it back and gave you a whole brand new one,
yeah,
free of charge.
right. Yep.
I remember
So
that. Yeah.
that was like the biggest one, and then after after that, when I started my practice, one of my clients, she had different ideas of what I did, and she was coming to work with me for her business, but her business wasn't coming up.
Mm.
So what ended up coming up was um, let me remember. What ended up coming up was something from her past that she was trying not to think about. So it
Mhm.
was like manifesting as like this big black blob thing
Yeah.
like inside of her, and
Yeah.
she transformed that and transmuted that into um it turned into a, I think it was a some kind of like warrior person that was
Mm.
squashing down like all the black ickiness that was in there, and
Hmm.
like was protecting her. So
Hmm.
that was, and that she did that do um it was one session, and it just came up out of nowhere, and
Wow.
it really it really helped her in her life after that, and
Hmm.
it was it was something that she didn't expect. I didn't expect it at the time, and that actually changed my practice to my focus too for what I'm doing. So
Beautiful. So helping
yeah,
people alchemize darkness into light.
right. Hmm.
Beautiful. And you are the warrior to do it, Felissa. Appreciate you, fellow Aries soul sister. Keep shining, and hopefully we'll have you next time and get to benefit from some of the healing work that you do. But I want to wish you a happy belated birthday. It's Aries season. Time to get out there, take action. Yeah, be courageous, be a leader, and all that good stuff. So appreciate you, and hopefully we can also celebrate the season with better weather, so we can spend more time out in nature, roaming around, being
Yes,
the
yes.
childlike beings that we are. All
All
right.
right.
I
All
appreciate you,
right.
Felissa. Keep shining, sister. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care. Ah, beautiful. Oh my God. It just really lights me up. So my North Node's in Cancer, which I learned from near Jarini. And it's like this divine mother. And I get really like just super fulfilled holding space for others to step into who they're here to be. And it just means the world to me to hear beautiful stories like that. Um, yeah, because imagine a world where every single one of us is being all that we're here to do, doing all that we're here to do, and thriving from our gifts and abilities. It seems very simple, but if every single one of us did that, we will co create heaven on earth. And we don't even need the whole planet to do it. We just need a small percentage of people, because the resonance, the frequency, the vibration, it's already happening. Kids are going on YouTube and seeing people talk about making all this money from, from their passions, and it's already, it's the 100th monkey syndrome. So if you guys don't know about that experiment, it's like they did this experiment where they gave bananas to monkeys um, that were like they threw the banana on the sand or something, and then all the monkeys all over the world weren't eating it, but then some monkeys, let's say in Australia, I'm misquoting this experiment, went to the water and washed it and then ate it. And then suddenly all the monkeys started doing that. So I hate comparing humans to monkeys, but because I hate that theory that says we came from that. But it just shows that anytime one person does it, now the whole collective is able to transcend that. So if the more it's already happening and the more we do it, the more it allows for others to leave a fear-based reality and move into the love-based reality where we're doing things from a place of love, passion, inspiration, motivation. And you're all part of that revolution or divine remembrance. FelisaLM.com, FelisaLM.com. Thanks, Felisa. Okay, so that leaves one more. That leaves me. So we're just going to answer any questions about this program. We're going to go through this program together now. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask me about it. But we've sprinkled throughout this retreat. These were all our graduates. I mean, some couldn't make it because of time zones, like Australia time zones. It's like 3 a.m. if they were to join. And then also Jillian couldn't make it. She does herbology and iridology and other things. But Marianne is one of our greatest testimonials, one of our first students who signed up and did great work. She can't be with us either, but I'm here. If you guys have questions, let me know. So if you guys have questions about our Infinitely Abundant Healer program, I'm going to go through it right now. So please stick around. If you're a woman, a healer, someone who wants to generate more income from your gifts and abilities, as you've heard from our graduates, they have taken that hero's journey. For the next 15 minutes, if you're interested in learning about if that's possible for you, stick around. If that doesn't interest you at all, thanks for joining us. If you just share the replays from day 1 or day 2 or day 3, and just email us at support@tarikbb.com and just let us know that you shared the replay anywhere on your social medias. We want to gift you guys the entity clearing program. So we're going to offer one prize of the entity clearing program to someone who just shares the replay, however you want to do that. And also just email us at support@tarikbb.com and just say day 3 contest, and it's the entity clearing program. And you can say I shared the replay, and we'll send you a program for free. So we're gifting one person. So if you don't hear from us in the next week, know that someone else got it, just to make it easy for our team. Okay, so I will share my screen and I'll go through the program, and let's keep, if you guys are interested. So we've got Nirjarini's chat here. So you guys can chat with Nirjarini about the program if you're too intimidated to get on a call with me. And then that's the link right there. Nirjarini has taken it. You can ask her questions. She can share with you how it's supported her. As you heard, she went from working in a cafe to being part owner for almost nothing, and then she going into having clients pay her for her healing and doing healing for our company. And so tarikbb.com/healing is the form where you start off to fill, so I know more about what your business is about. And yeah, I mean, one of my other favorite testimonials we received in the last few weeks was a lady in Costa Rica who did one of these retreats. I just told her, hey, we just finished doing a retreat. Let me send you the replay. She checked out the replay, and then she is now making more money from her breath work and yoga. She's filled her workshops, and she's all these miracles started happening to her, and she's getting paid more now than she ever did working for someone else. And it's just a huge milestone for her mind to go, whoa, in my mind, I never thought I could make as much money doing what I love. I can only do that working for someone else. So We keep getting these type of testimonials, and we just want that for you, but we can't want that for you if you don't want it for yourself. So this part is for those who actually want that. So I hope you guys stick around and enjoy the show. So let me see if I share my StreamYard screen. And then I go here. So Nirjeen, if you could put the link, it should be tarikbb.com/IAHP. So if you guys are checking this out on a podcast, it's TarekBB, TarekBibi.com, TarekBibi.com/IAHP. Infinitely Abundant Healer Program. That's me right there with my suit. I miss that suit. It's an Italian suit. I treated myself to once upon a time. That's beautiful Toronto fall season. And so we created this. And after years and years of helping people, I realized I'm actually here also to help be a mentor to other healers so that they can figure out the business side of things. And in this program, we have been facilitating it for the last 4 years. And we decided to do something super special. We noticed that people have been saying that they weren't able to do the investment at $13,000 for a 6-month program. And I noticed really when it comes down to it, because I was tuning into the clients who do packages of sessions, and it's like, why were they able to hit 15,000 or hit their financial goals in like 3 months? 3 months became like this, like they were hitting it in 3 months. So I realized, what can we do if we just create a 3-month container? So starting the end of this month, we'll be taking in applications, and we'll be starting sometime next month for a small group, doing a 3-month container to help you hit your financial goals from your gifts and abilities. So we almost have like a 100% success rate, but there's been maybe 1 or 2 students that haven't hit their financial goals yet. But I don't know any program that has had such a high success rate, where almost everyone has hit their financial goals in record time. I'm talking 2 to 3 months. So in this program, we took the best 6 modules that are everything I've learned that helped me go from being broke and on welfare to making $10,000 a month. We put the 6 most important modules. You can listen to those once every 2 weeks. We've included an amazing human design session with Nirjeen, so she could spend the whole session going over your strengths and weaknesses and helping you understand yourself better. We also noticed that when we gave the modules, not everyone was following through. So we've recorded implementation sessions with our previous groups where we go over each assignment and do the homework. So we've saved those recordings. So when you one call, you do the module 1, let's say today. Next week, you do the Q&A for that module so that you're actually doing the assignment. And then some people still don't do it. So we've got the one-on-one sessions. So 3 one-on-one sessions with myself or Nirjeen, and to help you clear your money blocks, manifest more money, clear your childhood traumas, all that kind of stuff. This is really what it's all about. I mean, we could just charge all that just for the one-on-ones, but we're also keeping you in our monthly group. We just had one of our monthly group members say they got like a money miracle with their tax money. And Dr. Tiana said she made $50,000 almost passively. She's in our monthly group, and just so many wins and we mentioned the cancer clearing as well. That's in this group. So you'll be with us for 3 months, 1 distance healing a month and 1 live group healing every month. So you've got your 3 one-on-ones, 1 every month. You've got your modules, team check-ins. We'll partner you up with someone else who becomes your accountability buddy. We're going to send you the Manifest Money Miracles program, Infinite Abundance program. We have 13 healing programs. So everything that's got to do with money and life purpose. And we have reduced the amount to make it more affordable for you guys. It's my birthday week. I'm feeling generous. We want to meet you guys halfway. So there's a one-time thing. We might go back to just keeping at 13,000 to our 6 month, but for the next 3 months, we're offering it to you guys for only 5,000. So all of that value was 32,000. We're offering it to you for 5,555. And I even asked my team to create an offer here where you can make $500 monthly installments, even though right now it hasn't been updated yet. But yeah, there should be an option soon. So you can either pay it in full, 5,555, or you can pay monthly payments. I think right now we have it for 2,000. If for whatever reason you're not able to do the 2,000 a month, we've put a link for you guys. Just email us or go to tarikbb.com/healing and we'll figure out a payment plan for you. The lowest we can go is 500 a month. And some of the modules, so yeah, I mean, the testimonials are amazing. Cleared $35,000 of debt. First client made 50,000. Second client made 75,000. Third client started averaging 10,000. Fourth client made 10,000. I mean, Felissa went from, just charging, I don't know, 25, 50 an hour for her face painting to having packages of like 2,000. I mean, it just keeps on going. The list keeps on going. We had one client who joined. Do you remember her, Nirjarini from Australia? She joined, and then I think she paid off. I think she joined, paid 15,000, made 20,000 within the first 30 days or something crazy like that. That's awesome. So all of that, and then we've got the modules. So the modules are basically the areas that I specialize is in helping you figure out what your package is. So if we really summarize it all, is creating a package for you, package of sessions, getting rid of what you shouldn't start, what you're offering that you shouldn't, just focus on what is your most important healing, claiming that. If you guys don't have a healing modality, there's the infinity healing you can invest in, which some of our students do. And then packaging them together, creating your $2,000 package, $5,000 package, and then teaching you guys how to do the sales part, which I really feel the whole program is worth it just to know how to do sales. Most of us don't know how to do that. And if you don't know how to sell, then you're just not going to you can get on calls like these. You can get on I'm doing a interview later today. If you don't know how to sell yourself, it doesn't mean like shoving something down people's throat, but I teach you guys how to do it in the most feminine way where you're holding space, but you still have your boundaries. You're not being walked on. You're holding space and you're really listening to your customer. You're listening to where they're at. It's a very delicate, it's a very vulnerable place because even though they think they're trusting me, I always bring it back to them, and I have a whole process on how to keep their power within them, make the decision from their, like Nirjarini taught us, from their gut, from their intuition. It's going to change your life, guys. And if you have a desire to hit 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month, 15,000 a month, 20,000 a month from your passions, your gifts, your abilities to reach all the people out there who need your help, like that's yes, I love that my clients have more freedom now and all those miracles they get and more empowerment from having an empowered life, being able to work from home. But I also love hearing the stories of how all these people start getting impacted by their healing abilities. Like they all got to be on this summit the last 3 days on this retreat, and they're shining their gifts and they're helping you guys, and they've been helping so many people. So my biggest regret in life is not death. I don't fear death. What I fear is when my time comes, will I have any regret? So I really intend to live life fully so that when my time comes, I go, you know what? I had a really good life and I gave it my all and I created impact. I left the planet better off than when I first came. So that's what I'm driven by. And if some of you are on this call and you feel like you have that warrior spiritual warrior of love archetype within you, and you're here, you're here to do great things, even if you don't know what they are, or even if you're struggling to figure it out. That's our job. You just tune in, and if you're getting a yes for this, simply um, click on that link, start by filling out that form, or just sign up right away. So the link to sign up is right there, targetpb.com/IAHP. And then the link to get on a breakthrough call with me, where I can, hop on a call with you, figure out where you're at now, where you want to be, how can we make this work, is targetpb.com/healing. And if you guys have any questions, I'll keep it open for another few more minutes before we close. Any questions about the program, about your healing, about making more money, about getting more clients, about fulfilling your purpose, about the world that we're in right now? And Nirjarini, the radio show that I'm on, I'm going to continue to build on what we did today. So it's going to be on bbsradio.com. But she asked me Debbie asked if I can share the link for folks to join us, because I'm going to be doing some really great healings on that call as well. I just don't know what the YouTube link is. But it's called Dare to Dream. And it's happening in an hour and a half. So an hour would be 1:30, half would be 2. No, it's happening in 2 hours and a half. 2 hours and a half from now. And I'll be talking about thrive doing what you love, own your value, charge your worth, prosper from your gifts, face your fears of being seen, learn about heart-centered sales, double your income, working half the time, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm curious to know, Nirjani, if you have a YouTube link for that. Otherwise, again, just sign up at targetbb.com and thanks, Robin. Yeah, you know what? I've been my most transparent and vulnerable with the last music video that I put out, and some of the poems I've been sharing on Facebook, and people have been really, really thanking me for that. When will you run a similar course to the one that starts in April? I'm busy until mid-May. Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, the results that you guys heard people hitting came from a 1-hour session. Like, pretty much when we asked them what led to those results, for the most part, it was them showing up on a one-on-one session. So we hear people say they don't have time. To be honest, I feel like I might not do this again. I feel like all my focus is going to be like buying land and growing food and kind of doing that in the next after these 3 months. So for people who say they don't have time, I mean, I would just book in a chat with me. Let's talk about it, because we've had the people who say let's start later, we actually never hear back from them. And the ones that start now, we love that they actually start now, even if they don't do 100% of everything that's in this program, but they just show up. Yesterday, I was listening to one of my mentors. He's an Aries too. He's like, he had a stack of DVDs. He's like, look, Bruce Willis in Armageddon, the movie. How did he become famous? He showed up to the movie set. This person here, Brad Pitt in 7 Days in Tibet. How did he become famous? He shows up to set. He's just drilling the point that not one of the number one success tips is just showing up, right? So you showed up today. And then the next step is to show up if that resonates with you on the breakthrough call. And then to show up for those one-on-ones where we get to help you achieve those goals. So that's that Aries energy. We only move forward and upward. We can't go back. And we take intuitive, impulsive action, and we want it all, and we want it now. So Ozzy in the USA, we don't know if we'll be doing this again. Thanks for asking, though. So my response is, can you carve out an hour a month for the next 3 months to receive support to help you manifest your dreams, goals, and dreams? That starts in April. So we're actually starting. Will you run a similar course to the one that starts in April? Yeah, April, May. Yeah, we're starting. We're starting in May, so it might work out perfectly. I've done different healings, clearings, and more, and it seems something is keeping me from financial abundance. Any suggestions? Yeah, Kiana, go back to basically watch anything I've put on YouTube because almost all of it helps with financial abundance. If you still find that you're not able to achieve those goals, I would click on the link and maybe you need some one-on-one support. And then also all my programs to do with money are all offered at 50% off for my birthday week. So I think you just type in Tarek BB Day. So you just go to tarekbb.com and type in Tarek BB. What is it? Near Journey Tarek B Day. All caps lock, I think. Tarek B Day. And then Kiana, if you missed day one, we did some infinity healings for money as well. So yeah, when people, like, it breaks my heart when people, so let's say right now, Kian, this has happened so many times before. Like, let's say we did a retreat 2 months ago and you're like, hey, Tarek, I'm needing help with money. And then you go try something. And then 2 months later, you come back and you go, hey, I'm still feeling blocked with money. Like, imagine what we could have done in the last 2 months. We could have hit your financial goals and then some. So what action are you needing to, I would reverse that question back to you. What action are you not taking that if you did take that action, it would lead to those results? You know, what kind of program or one-on-one or healing support? Because I don't think have we done one-on-ones before? You said you've tried all these different things. Okay, got to go. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Thank you all for all of you showed up. We appreciate you. And if you share this call and email support@tarkb.com, we want to gift you the entity clearing program. And we just had someone last week tell us how it's helped them tremendously with imbalances and interferences that they've been having. So I love you. I appreciate you. Keep shining. Keep doing all that you're here to do and being all that you're here to be. Reach out to me. Reach out to Nirjarini. Follow the synchronicities. It doesn't need to be complex. We can keep it in simplicity. You're very welcome, Star Traveler. Very welcome, Ozzy in the USA. Yeah, we did it. Congratulations. Like what Merle Tracy invited us to at the count of 3. Let's do a yes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes, we did it. High five, everyone. All right, I'm going to go jump in the ocean and finish doing some work. I love you guys. See you on the next one. What do we have coming up? Coming up, we've got the sex and money healing, trauma healing program. Me and Alicia will be launching that. I think it's 8 modules or 6 modules, everything to do with sexual trauma, childhood trauma, and money blocks. Can't wait for you guys to experience that. And we weren't welcomed into the summits for that one because they're like, sex doesn't work on our summit. So we're just doing it. We're doing it solo. We're going to invite some of the best healers when it comes to money, abundance, and sexual trauma. We'll invite a whole bunch of experts with bigger followings. So if you guys know anyone, let us know. And we'll put together, because really those are my biggest traumas. And that's the biggest traumas of everyone I've been working with, money and childhood trauma. So there we go. Excited. And if you guys haven't checked out my music video that I shot underwater about mental health and depression, definitely check it out on YouTube, and please help us share it and help people with mental health. We did a one-on-one, right, Kiana? That's what I thought. I was going to work with you, except, okay, we were going to continue working. Yeah, Kiana. Well, blessings to your son. And yeah, maybe we can continue now. I love you guys. Thank you, Nirjarini. Thank you to all our guests. Appreciate you.